So if I asked you, what is your number one challenge? More likely than not, you would tell me it's that I lack time. I have too many things to do and not enough time to do it. I have too many goals and not enough time. So social psychologists have found that we have multiple parts of ourself. And in fact, when we have multiple parts of ourselves, they're often associated with different goals. So for example, pretend you want to be a great athlete. You also want to excel at your work. You also want to be a great partner. And each of these parts of selves have their own goals associated with them. Now the problem is sometimes these goals start to compete with each other. And when you have limited time and resources, the question becomes, can you reframe time such that you can achieve multiple goals at the same time? So for example, if you want to volunteer at a nonprofit, could you have a friend come along if indeed being a good friend and also giving back to the community are both important goals you share? If you're going to go on a run, could you bring your partner with you if indeed being a good partner and being an athlete are two important goals to you? So the question is, can you create a single activity and make it become a double or a triple or a home run? What are those activities in life that satiate multiple parts of yourself and still allow you to attain the goals you want to do? And before you say yes or no to any activity, ask yourself, can I make this a double or a triple or a home run? And in fact, research shows that most all of us have home runs in our life. We just don't necessarily code activities in that way. A multiplier is a single activity that's done and fulfills multiple goals. It's different than multitasking. Multitasking is when you're doing multiple activities to satiate multiple goals and you're not being fully present. A multiplier is a single activity done to fulfill multiple goals, and as a result, you're fully present.
The first part of the research I used was the multiplier, and it started simply with just go on a walk with my spouse, talk a little bit about work, and then I would go out to coffee with a friend, and then we thought, ooh, let's go on a walk as well. And I kept on thinking, how could I continue to combine ideas together that made more goals achievable versus the idea that I had before of multitasking, which made me feel very divided.
I'm a single mom, I work full-time, and I go to school at night to get my MBA. I realized I couldn't do it all. I was doing homework here, doing homework on my lunch hour, homework on the weekends, and I realized my daughter and I are both in school. I want to spend time with her. So we do our homework together. It allows me the time to reconnect with her and to show that education's important.
Understanding the power of multipliers, I've really encouraged my team to take on activities at work that address multiple dimensions. So for example, I've encouraged one of my reports to get involved in the women's committee we have at work, which gives her great visibility into other parts of the business, introduces her to a network of women, and allows her to leverage the expertise she's developed in our department on projects she wouldn't otherwise be involved in.
When we feel overwhelmed, we often feel like we need to sacrifice goals. But instead of giving up on certain goals, might we rethink time? Can we use these tools to become more time affluent?